Yo! Welcome to the Beginner Transformation Program Stage 2. Sponsored by www.andrewcanefits.com.
Hey guys, welcome to Stage 2 of the training program. In Stage 2, we're doing a push-pull leg split. On day 1, we're doing a push day. It's working our chest, shoulders and triceps. Day 2 is a pull day. It's working our biceps and our back muscles. Day 3, the final day, is going to be the leg day. And in that day, we're working our quadriceps, hamstrings and glutes. So stay tuned for the voiceover, where I'll be talking through how to do each exercise, giving tips and bits of advice on how to do it effectively to get the most out of the exercise. Stay tuned.
So yeah, here we are in the video now. This is Stage 2. Starting off on day 1 of the program. We're doing the push day. So I'm literally on this video, I'm just going to be talking about the exercises, how to do it properly, how to keep your form and stuff and get the most out of the exercise. As you can see, there's a little annotations, I think is the right word, coming up on the screen, giving you a bit of tips on that as well. So this is a tricep dip, nice and simple. If you struggle to do them, try and find the assisted machine like what I'm doing and just work your way up through there. Onto the bench press, flat 8 to 12 reps, 3 sets. Okay, nice and simple with this. Shoulders retracted, elbows 45 degrees away from your body. See that, perfect form. I'm not going heavy. I could probably do about 100 kilograms, but I didn't want to because I didn't want to show off. Just to not make it so boring, I might include some instrumental music over it. Yeah! So yeah, it took me a while to get these videos out. To be honest, I just lost motivation to do them. Once I actually put them all together and edited them, I didn't even bother doing them. So I'm going to be doing Stage 2 and Stage 3 right now. So we've done an incline press, now into the shoulder press. And it's nice and simple here. Standing, prefer to do it standing with the barbell. You can use dumbbells if you want. Same rules apply. Knees soft, core engaged, keeping your back straight. Bringing the bar down to below your chin. And push the bar straight above your head. Quality information for you. So this ebook's available at andrewcanefitness.com/free-ebook. Any email in and you can get the ebook for free. You will be subscribed to my emails, but then you obviously get updates about my blogs and stuff and other services that I may be providing at the time. Now into the seated dumbbell shoulder press. I look so skinny. Nice simple, bringing the weights down to below about your ear level and then pushing back up. Cable crossovers now high to low. Should be fits in the lower chest, mid to lower chest. People get this so wrong, so keep your shoulders back, chest up, and make sure you're putting all the emphasis onto your chest. See, a lot of people when they do it, they roll their shoulders forward, go like that. Don't do that, do what I'm doing in here. And the chest is sticking out. Probably try to keep your chin up as well, don't have it pointed down towards you. Yeah, that's better. And bring them all the way in. Another thing as well, on this exercise, you get a lot of people who will like cross their hands over. That's fine, but if you're crossing your hands over, make sure you cross them over each side every time. There's no point doing that side every time, because just if you are gonna do that instead. Side raises for the side delts. Lead with your elbows. I'm doing this sitting down, just so I'm not using that much momentum to get the weight up. You can do it standing if there's not a bench available, but just make sure you're not, bouncing your knees and stuff and doing weird shit. Just keep it nice and controlled. And so you get the most out of that exercise. Pausing at the top. Perfect. Skull crushers, love this exercise, love it. Pardon. So you see here where my humerus is. It's fixed in position, but it's always in towards my head rather than directly above my chest. So bring it back and then down and then up. You can do this on an incline bench as well if you wanted to. I actually do it on an incline now more often. This feels better. Definitely feels a lot better. So this video contains every single set of the exercise that I did. So it's quite long. See, 20 minutes long, 21 minutes long. So definitely going to get your money's worth, even though you're not paying for it, but you're definitely getting the value from it and the detail from it. And the cable crunches here, great exercise to overload the ab muscles, the rectus abdominals, six-pack muscles. To train your abs like you train any other muscle. Hard, heavy, 8 to 12 rep range. And this is obviously a great way to do it. Make sure you just keep it controlled, bring it all the way down. Holding all the way back up nice and slow. Make sure you feel that stretch. Then the great thing with doing with the abs is the circuits. So in this here, we've got the leg raises going on. And you could do this, you could, if you're more advanced, you know, you could do this hanging from the bar. Doing it that way if you wanted to. Again, that would be good. Again, that'll be completely up to you on that one. Yeah, this is pretty long. Alright, so we're going to head into the crossover planks now. At any point if you want to skip the video, that's fine. Just don't bother me, I won't see you doing it. So into the crossover planks. Great exercise for the lower abs and the obliques. If you're doing it right, controlled and squeezing that contraction point, you will feel your abs burning, absolutely burning. It's similar to the mountain climbers on this one, but in a way it's not. You just want to keep it controlled throughout, nice and controlled. Really trying to get that contraction at the bottom of the movement, and that's how you can get the most out of that exercise. So now we're heading into day 3, back and biceps, stage 2. Starting off with the pull-ups, my hands are just on my shoulders. I'm using an assisted machine again to do this exercise. Keeping my back straight, scapula retracted, putting my chest up to the bar. And I'm really contracting at the top and slowly lowering back down. Again, I'd rather use good form. I guess I'm kind of the form freak, in a way, for myself anyway. I like to try and use the best form I can. If you're not training your muscles properly, then you're not really getting the most out of the exercise. And to the bent over rows, same with the pull-ups. Always keep your scapula retracted. Stick your chest out, head neutral, and put on the bar up to your stomach. Lead them with your elbows rather than your hands. Try and put your elbows back as far as you can. And just keep it nice and controlled throughout the whole exercise. Now we're into the one arm rows. Again, this is a fantastic exercise if you're doing it right. To be honest, I didn't like doing this exercise that much, but until recently I started using it again. And once you get that mind muscle connection going with your lats, which is hard to do, you can really feel it working. So in this, back straight, leading with my elbow again, don't lead with your hand, pulling it back towards your hips. And really trying to get that squeezing at the top. You see what I'm lowering down, getting a slight stretching, but I'm not over exaggerating that pulling movement there at the bottom. I'm still keeping my shoulders back, my chest up throughout the whole exercise on that one. Hair's changed as well, growing it. Lat pull downs now. That was my old voice. Sorry about that. So lat pull downs. Again with this, scapula retracted, chest up, pulling down with your elbows, squeezing the shoulder blades back together, really trying to get those rhomboids, those traps contracted in your upper back. Slowly lower the weight up, feel the slight stretch in your lats, not anywhere else, and put it back down. So when you're coming back down, shoulders in place, so you're not letting your shoulders go up like that on the way up, you're keeping them down here, so up and down. Then same principles apply with this one, just going for the underhand grip. You feel it more in your biceps in this one, and just to switch it up a little bit, get a bit of different stimulus. And yeah, another fantastic exercise. There are different variations, you don't have to do these exact two. I would definitely recommend getting a overhand one in, and then a underhand one as well, just so you do switch it up and get the best of both worlds. Upright rows to loosen up those uptight hose. Shout out Chris Jones. That's a Chris Jones quote on YouTube. Upright rows, so lead with my elbows again. Key, putting the bar up to your chest and trying to get those trapezius muscles working. Get those Tom Hardy traps. Next one now, barbell bicep curls. Look that form all the way up, all the way down. Keeping scapula retracted, chest up, back straight, head neutral and elbows in. Don't let them flare out. Control the weight back down using the full range of movement. So you see here, all the way down, slight pause at the bottom, and then back up again. Refrain from swinging, use momentum to lift the weight. That is a no-go. Alright, then into the hammer curls. Alternating on this one, and again I'm sitting down. You can sit up if you want to, it's completely up to you. Sit down, what did I say? You can sit or stand up if you want to, it's completely up to you. Again, I'd recommend sitting down. Just switch it up. But sitting down, again, you're not using momentum, and then stops you from swinging back and forth and stuff. Keeps more tension on those biceps. And the forearms as well, feels in the forearms. Bring weight up in front of you, keep your elbows in, chest up, back straight, alternating reps after each rep. As I said, refrain from swinging, use momentum. Perfect. And another advance to this would be to set the bench up to like an incline, sit against it, something like that, and do your hammer curls like that, you know what I mean. Just another thing for you if you want. Day 4 you would rest, head into the legs, quads, hams, glutes and calves. I think after this day it would be another ab day. So starting this off with the back squats. Remember on Patty's videos I've done a warm-up video. You should do that for every workout you do so you are loose, mobile and won't get injured. So head into the squats here. Chest up, shoulders back, head neutral, back straight. And squatting down until your bum is parallel lower to your knees. If you can't get parallel to your knees, just keep doing what you're doing, but just try and push it further every time. Make sure you're stretching enough so you're getting more flexible, you loosen it up a bit, and you should be on your way to good form. Deadlifts, head neutral, chest up, shoulders back and back straight. Every exercise, you want to be doing that. So when you're lining it down, push your hips back so your body comes down, and then keep your hips above your knee in that bottom position. You don't want your hips to come below your knees, it's not a squat. So hips above your knees, bum back, and you're driving up. This is your knee, this is your hip. So you're driving up through your hips, squeezing your glutes at the top and locking your legs out. Don't bounce away. After each rep, do not bounce away. Pause at the bottom and then go again. You don't want to use momentum or bounce in that exercise. Reverse lunges, fantastic exercise, really does get you working, gets you out of breath, gets you knackered, but you do get a nice good workout in your quads, glutes and hammies on this. So you see I'm doing one set on one side and swapping over. Again, that's up to you what you want to do. Taking that step back, try to keep your knee behind your toe and pushing up. Try not to lean forward so much, keep your chest up, shoulders back and back straight. And then here I fast forwarded a little bit, because I thought fast forwarding this bit would stop you getting bored. Okay, you get the picture there of that. Phone's ringing if you can hear that. Into the leg press. You can use this machine or use a 45-degree leg press if you've got one of those at your gym with the loaded plates on. Keep your feet shoulder width, toes face straight. Definitely emphasise that in the leg press. Control the weight down, bend your knees to 90 degrees or just lower. Really trying to feel that stretch, pausing at the bottom. And pushing out with your heels. Don't hyperextend your knees. You want to keep your knees bent when you push out, otherwise you could snap them in half pretty much. Let's put it straight, so I'll keep messing with my hair. Onto leg extensions now. You see me just looking at my hair. So into leg extensions then, bring your knees down to 90-degree angle, keep your feet shoulder width, and you're pushing up rather than kicking up. So push up with your quads up to the top, hold and slowly lower back down again. Nice controlled throughout. Same sort of vibes with the seated leg curl. You're going to keep your feet shoulder width, toes faced forward, faced up, sorry. Try and set up so your legs are straight before you start the movement to get that full stretch on the hamstrings. Pull your heels down to your bum and squeeze your hamstrings at the bottom. So you see how far I'm going down here? See what happens. So I'm going sort of past that 90-degree angle. I'm really trying to squeeze it together and back up. And then again, thought I'd save us some time, so I fast forwarded it for you. I don't know why I fast forwarded, I just deleted it. I just wanted to prove that I actually done the set. Calf raises. If you've got a proper calf machine at your gym, definitely use that instead. But if you don't, then just use the leg press machine like I'm doing here. Set the thing all the way back so you get all the space in. Get your toes on the end and push through for the balls of your feet. Keep it slow and controlled. Allow a little stretch at the bottom. Get a full contraction at the top of every movement. So you're squeezing and then lowering back down. People go, I know I ain't got the massive calves, but I know how to train my calves, so don't go so fast. This is your calves. So don't go so fast like that. Go up, down, simple. Hip abduction, adduction. Commonly known for being exercises for females to help with their butts and their thighs, but it's also a very good exercises for stabilisation in a squat, deadlift, lunge, etc, etc. If you're stronger here when you're in or out of thigh, stop your legs from going in and out kind of thing. Keep nice and secure when you're going down and then back up. Allow you just to use the right muscles when you're doing it as well. So here I had like the 2-in-1 machine. Just read the instructions if you're unsure. And turn the pads out, push out for hip abduction. Turn the pads in and push in like I'm doing here for hip adduction. Day 6, yes, so 2 core exercises and 50-minute cardio session. So building it up, building it up. And hanging leg raises. So yeah, so what I said earlier, if you find these too hard, then just go on the floor and do the leg raises on there. But you want to grab the back, keep your shoulders tight, scapula retracted. Breathe out when you bring your legs up, and breathe and bring them up as high as you can. That breathing out is going to help you contract your core. slowly control your legs back down to the bottom. I'm trying to feel that stretch. Wood choppers. I know I look weird here. I don't know why I look weird. I just look really like, you know. But great exercise for your obliques. My obliques coming strong for my photo shoot, because I've done a lot of these. Keeping your arms straight, back straight, body straight. Slowly lowering it back down and bringing it all the way across again. I'm swapping sides here. Yeah, big point. Keep your hips and head face 120 degrees away from the machine. So say the machine's here, you want to be facing that the whole time. Failure to do so could result in not enough gains in your obliques. But that is it. That's the end of it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thought I'd bring it back. Go and watch stage 3. Download the program if you haven't done already. Peace.